News coming in of more than 20 people losing their life to this mishap that's taken place at 3:30 in the morning on the National Highway 44. A bus that was traveling between Bengaluru, and it was in fact moving when it met with this accident, when it hit this two-wheeler. Ashish, my colleague, joining us. Ashish, of course, you've been talking to authorities. This was a bus that was traveling between Hyderabad and Bengaluru. Very, very tragic news coming in. 21 people, from what we're hearing from the TDP MP, saying that only 19 people, less than half the amount of people on board that bus, have managed to escape that mishap.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. In fact, TDP MP Dr. Bairedi Sabri, she herself is there. She is continuously assisting the patient, all the injured person. Since she is a practicing doctor, so she has that medical expertise, and that's why she is there assisting all the patients. She also visited the spot, and they also inquired about the situation with the district administration official. Right now, IG Kurnool he is at spot. Collector Kurnool, he is at spot, as well as SP Kurnool, he is at spot. We have spoken to the official. Official have confirmed that around 20 people, they jumped out the window and they are safe. Out of 20 person who are safe, 11 are in government hospital, 3 are in private hospital. Rest of has minor injuries and they have left the place. So 20 people are safe in this tragic incident. Out of 40 passengers, remember 42 passengers plus bus staff, 2 bus staff and 40 passengers were on board in this bus. Out of 40, 20 are safe. Rest of the 20, including bus staff, 2 bus staff, they are missing 11 dead bodies so far. Authorities have recovered. Forensic teams has been brought in at the spot, since MP herself was confirming and informing to our viewer that how the bus is completely charged and debris by identification of dead body is a tough task for the administration. That's why forensic team has been brought in at the spot. And forensic team now assisting the district administration to identify any human remain or dead body inside the bus debris. So far, 11 dead bodies has been recovered. Rest of the missing person, almost over 12, around 12 person, a dozen person who are still missing. Their verification is being done. Forensic is assisting to find out any human remain in the charged bus debris. The incident, it took place at around 3:30 a.m. in the morning. Largely the passengers, all the passengers were asleep, fast asleep at the time of accident. What we have been told by the authority on ground, that the bus was hit by a two-wheeler. Two-wheeler hit the bus. It got stuck under the belly of the bus, and the spark caused the fire. Immediately after the accident, the door of this bus, that has been informed by the passenger who rescued from the accident. They have informed to the authority that bus door has a jamming issue because of the accident impact, and that led to passengers jumping out of the window. They broke open the window and they jumped out, and they were safe, while the rest of the passengers were unfortunate enough. They were unlucky enough, and they got trapped in within few minutes. In fact, the bus was completely under the fire.
What matters worse is the fact that this took place in the middle of the night, and of course many of the passengers, in fact most of the passengers, must have been asleep at the time.
Yes, like I mentioned earlier, that the incident took place at 3:30 a.m. and largely almost all the passengers were fast asleep, and they could not able to realize the kind of impact of the fire. When the fire started reaching them, and then they realized that okay, there is a fire, there is an accident, and the bus is under fire. A bus driver tried to stop the bus at the side of the road, but fire spread so quickly that he could not even park the bus properly, and bus got completely gutted in the middle of the road. That shows the kind of intensity of the accident and how this fire spread in few minutes. In fact, eyewitnesses have also confirmed that within few minutes, they also tried to reach out and rescue passengers, but within a few minutes, the fire was so severe that it completely engulfed the bus. And that led to a maximum casualty. That's what authorities are believing. And since fire intensity was so high and so severe, that almost all the persons who remained trapped inside the bus, their dead bodies are completely charged, and that's why forensic team has been brought in to identify or do DNA sampling. In fact, administration is also considering DNA sampling to identify the dead bodies and all those persons who are feared dead in this accident. Like MP has confirmed to us that almost over 20, at least 21 passengers, they either been presumed dead or they are missing after the accident.
Right, like you mentioned, within seconds, the bus was completely, gutted, and it was, ablaze. As we can see, take a look at the impact was so devastating that within seconds, and of course, it did not give an opportunity to the passengers of that bus to perhaps, try to get out of that bus because most of them were asleep at the time.